So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Batting second.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
So no need to wait, as here he is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani.
Now the pitch.
Grandal.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here comes the 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Two pitch is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Two out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Fouled off. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Collins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Digging in next, Willie Castro, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. Popped him up. Mendick over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now into the box is Luis Robert. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. So far this season, Robert has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Adam Eaton digging in next as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nick.
At the plate now is Nick Madrigal, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting second, the left
Time for a
fielder,
look at the Tigers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Popped high in the air. Candelario waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Leury Garcia trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into his windup, the 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. Ball 2.
Count 2-2.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
The White Sox, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
First offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
One out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a liner. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next up, Yoan Moncada. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Now here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So here is Wilson Ramos, and clearly this is a critical moment. in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
At the plate now, Robbie Grossman swinging a hard liner to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the 1. Ready now for the White Sox. Luis Robert, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 12, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Abreu is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Zach Collins. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
1-1 the count now. Madrigal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. And now in the box, Willie Castro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Willie
He's set, and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Abreu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Up next, Leury Garcia. The winning run stands at second base.
The designated hitter, Leury Garcia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Grossman is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Now it'll be Danny Mendick, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. First pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next to hit, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's too high, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Eaton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jeimer Candelario stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Next up is Jose Abreu. The winning run stands at second base.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schoop onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Up next, Yoan Moncada. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
High and deep down the left field line. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Next to hit is Luis Robert. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The set and the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, still tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Robbie Grossman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
0-2, here it is. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. No hits to this point. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now it'll be Adam Eaton. The winning run stands at second base.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And the good guys are going to walk off as winners. He hits.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Chicago White Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Lucas Giolito earns the win, his second, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30.